Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to show you this cool little split keyboard I've been messing around with and share a few things I found. So this is a 40% Corne keyboard running on ZMK firmware, and yep, it is completely wireless. Now if you look at it, you might notice both halves are plugged with a cable. But here's the thing, they aren't actually talking to each other through the wire. They are connected entirely over Bluetooth. So the cable is literally just there to feed power. The cool part is this PCB wasn't actually designed to support a wireless controller, but with a quick simple little hack, you can actually slide a battery right underneath the controller. Let me show you how I installed the battery and the power switch between the headers. I ended up just gluing the switch directly to the PCB, wiring it to the ground, and adding a trace for battery connections. For the brain, I'm using a Supermini controller. It's pretty much a clone of the NiceNano, but it only costs about $3 compared to the NiceNano's $20 price tag. Honestly, it's super cheap, but it definitely has its quirks. There are a few issues you should probably know about before buying one, so I've dropped some helpful links down in the description if you want to check those out. And for the screen, I just went with a standard OLED display. You can find this pretty much anywhere. The other half of the board is identical, just minus the battery and the power switch. Price wise, I think I spent around $50 or less on the whole setup. Honestly, this might be the cheapest 40% keyboard build I've ever done. Normally, when people look at the Corne, they tend to go for the Unibody version. The closest thing I have to that is this low profile Review 41. It's very similar layout to the Corne, but it uses a single centralized thumb key. They are actually super comparable on paper. Both are low profile 40% boards with a 3x6 columnar stagger layout. But once you start using them day to day, they actually feel quite different. Now, I've been using the Review for way longer than the Corne. I've only had the Corne on my desk for a couple of weeks. But the most obvious difference is the spacing. With the Corne, your hands are naturally set much wider apart, which gives your wrists and shoulders a lot more breathing room instead of feeling cramped in the middle. That said, I don't find the Review uncomfortable at all, but if you struggle with wrist or shoulder pain, the split layout of the Corne might be a massive lifesaver. For me, the big selling point is portability. This Corne is easily the most compact keyboard I own, so it's definitely going to be my go-to choice for traveling. So before we wrap up, there is a thing I've been dying to try with a split keyboard. I'm about to do a quick typing test, but with my hands completely crossed. I'm really curious to see if this is going to mess with my muscle memory. Let's see how it goes. To be honest, that was actually really interesting. Definitely recommend trying it just for fun. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and have a good day.